Hi everyone, I'm back with part 2 of week 38 and we are pretty much in Mykonos this whole week, so I'll carry on with my photos of the holiday. So I'm using the Design F for this week because I had quite a few 3x4 cut parts and 3x4 photos. It just made sense really to put this in here. So as I said with this collection before, it's the Minte Papers Mediterranean Heaven collection, and the cut parts that I got were all 3x4. So obviously I'm trying to use those up, and none of them could be turned landscape apart from 2, which I used in the previous layout, and then that left all these 3x4s. So it just made sense really. For these collections I only tend to buy the cut apart and then the cut apart sheets. One comes with like the 3x4s and the other one comes out with loads of little like decor pieces that you can cut out. So yeah, so the only 6x4 photo I've got out is a picture of both of us in front of the windmills. A really lovely man asked if we wanted a photo of ourselves, and it was the only one that someone actually took a picture of us. The rest are like selfies and things like that, or individual photos, so it was quite nice to actually have one picture of ourselves together. So the weather was really nice in Mykonos. It was bright blue skies every day, and yeah, it was really lovely, but it was very windy. It is known to be windy there, so we were prepared for it, but it was just windy. So I always had my hair up, and we didn't really go to the beach because the towels would get ripped from your hands, and, you know, the waves were quite high and stuff like that. So we didn't really go to the beach, but on our last day, the weather changed. Like, it wasn't windy at all, so it was really hot, and we actually chose that day to have a bit of a chill day, so we did get a bit burnt before we came home, but it was really nice. It was nice sort of end, because here in the UK it's obviously starting to get colder, so it was quite nice to have a bit of a summer at the end. But yeah, so we've got this nice photo of us by the windmills. Again, I'm going to fussy cut one of those little flowers, put it in the corner, put some white of the journaling card that I had, and then some washi tape. And then I do actually back this on some paper, because I was going to use just plain white, but I thought I'd use some of that from that paper pad. It's just one that looks like water, which obviously matches it quite nicely. And then all the cut parts are they look like Greek settings. One looks exactly like Santorini or Mykonos, with all the white buildings and things. And then some have got little seating areas and doors, and they've all got flags and lemons and flowers on, so they just really look like somewhere in Greece. So the first photo that's going to go at the top is actually a picture of our accommodation. So we had a really lovely hotel, and our hotel room was really cute. So we had to go up these nice stairs, and we had a view over the actual hotel property and things, so we can see the pool and the bar and stuff like that. So that was nice. So I wanted a picture of our hotel up there. I'm going to put some washi tape at the top, and then one of the little blue and white pots at the bottom. And then the photo is going to go directly underneath the 6x4 is a picture of the cats that we made friends with whilst we were there. There was 3 cats there was 2 cats that always were with us, but another little grey one that sort of came along a few times. But we actually took some cat treats with us. I have so many cat treats at home, and people buy them for us, like my family buy us cat treats and stuff. So I have loads at home, so my cats just don't go through them, so I thought it'd be quite cute to take some away with us and obviously feed some of the local cats, because there's always cats in Greece. So we had these 3 outside our hotel room every day, and they were really cute. One of them was always coming in, so that was quite nice. She'd just sit at the bottom on the floor by our bed sort of thing, and just sit on the floor there, and they were really cute. So I wanted a picture of those in there. So again, I'm going to put some washi tape at the bottom, as well as a little starfish, and then the photo is going to go in the middle is a picture of me on the ferry. So we actually took a ferry over to Tinos, which is only a 30-minute ferry ride from Mykonos, and I'm so glad we did, because we did have more time than we thought we would need. So that sort of half-day trip sort of got us out and about in the morning, and it was really nice to go see different islands, somewhere I've never really heard of, to be honest. I was just looking around where you could get ferries to and from, and Tinos came up, so I thought that would be quite nice. And it was only €10 each way per person, so for €20 you got sort of like a half-day trip as such, so that was really nice. And you could walk from the port in Tinos, you could walk over to the main town and things, so it was really nice. We had some lunch, brunch actually, and yeah, it just sort of broke up the day. And as I said, I will be doing a full travel album on that one as well. I've got enough photos to do a little mini album, so I will be doing that as well. Again, I'm going to fussy cut a little flower, put it at the bottom, and then I'm going to fill the gaps, obviously, with those cut parts. The photos are going to go at the bottom. So one of the things we did do was actually go to Mykonos town in the evening to go watch the sunset, because we've heard it's really, really nice, and it was lovely. We actually were away, unfortunately, when it was Joe's grandma's funeral, so it was quite nice to go see the sunset on the day that her funeral was back in the UK. So we just spent some time just appreciating the sunset and obviously thinking about her. Yeah, it was just really nice. And as I said, that it was so windy though, so you know, it was quite hard. My phone was pretty much getting ripped out my hand with how windy it was. But once we were done, we hovered back to the car and just enjoyed our evening, so that was nice. So yeah, I did want a photo of the sunset in there, and obviously that sort of signifies the end of our trip. So we flew home on the Friday. We actually ended up getting a bit delayed on the Friday. It was due to air traffic control restrictions at Gatwick, so we actually got on the plane and sat there for an hour before coming back to the UK, and then we had to travel all the way back up north. So it was a long day, but we got back, and I wasn't at work the next day. I thought I was off. Yeah, I was off the next day, so that was quite good. So yeah, it was a really lovely trip, and as I said, I can't wait to do this scrapbook soon at some point. And then the only thing that we did do differently is on the Saturday. Joe's birthday is on the Monday, so on Saturday, because we were both off, we went, I took him for dinner at a restaurant called Blue Secura in Leeds, and he had a lovely time, because it's like all you can eat sushi and Asian food, and it was just really, really good. So I wanted a picture of him in front of like the cherry blossom trees that they have in the middle of the restaurant. So yeah, we had a really good time there as well. So that was on Saturday, so I wanted obviously to put a little bit about that. You know, that was his birthday and things. Obviously a few things will come on Monday when his actual birthday is, but that was just how we spent our Saturday. So I hope you've enjoyed this week, and I'll be back with week 39 shortly. So thank you very much. Bye.